Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Breaking news tonight. A strange situation has just been resolved at a Fargo Walmart. Emergency crews were called to the Fargo Walmart on 13th Avenue South after reports of multiple people feeling ill with the possibility of a gas leak. Walmart was evacuated and the fire department proceeded to investigate. After about 15 minutes of scouring the building, officials say they came to the conclusion that there was actually no danger at all.
Fire department arrived on scene, did not find a gas leak at all, sent our monitors through the building, and were unable to identify what they were getting sick from.
Officials say no one was taken to the hospital and the Walmart has since been reopened. A startling evening for a man near Moorhead who thought he was being shot at. Officials responded to a call of gunshots earlier this afternoon near County Road 18, just south of Moorhead. Police tell us a man told them he thought he was being shot at. When officials arrived on scene, it turned out the gunshots were from a nearby hunter. Authorities say no one was arrested and no one was harmed, but they tell us this is a good time to remind people to be aware of the different hunting seasons in the area. The North Dakota Game and Fish Department says if you're in an area where hunting is common, wear bright colors to distinguish yourself from your surroundings. Campaigns are cranking up their efforts on the final anxious weekend before the 2018 midterms, and each side is warning of dire consequences if it fails. Candidates and volunteers are knocking on doors, holding rallies, and phone banking desperately as dozens of races around the country go down to the wire. Stick with us here on Valley News Live, where you can find all of the up-to-the-minute election results and on our website, valleynewslive.com. We had a pretty nice day here in the Southern Valley with some mild temperatures, but it's time to get out the winter coat if you haven't already because some snow is heading our way this week. Let's check in with meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli for the very latest. Justin?
And thank you, Melanie. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, temperatures near normal for this time of year for highs, and we've since cooled down. It's going to be a seasonably cool night. Where they're seeing more cloud cover, it's a little warmer. We're seeing some areas into the mid-30s now, Devil's Lake, Fargo, some upper 30s into Lakes Country. But from Jamestown up toward Grand Forks, temperatures near that 30-degree mark. Winds have stayed from a cool direction, an easterly direction, but they are light, 5 to 15 miles per hour, with clear skies across most of the area, or mostly clear skies. But looking off to the west right now, we are seeing an increase in the clouds with some rain or snow showers slowly moving our way, and they will be here to start off our Monday. And we could see a chance of rain or snow showers throughout the day. And temperatures for overnight lows near that 30-degree mark. And we will be cool for Monday. And the rest of the week, there's even a major cool down on the way. We'll have the details coming up later in the newscast.
Okay, how major of a cool down?
It looks like temperatures are probably going to be 15, 20 degrees below average.
Okay, thank you, Justin.
Yep.
Police responded to a two-vehicle accident that left a teenager hurt this morning. Officials say around 1:30 a.m., 44-year-old Jesse Britt was traveling eastbound on I-94 near 34th Street South in Moorhead. That's when he changed lanes and was rear-ended by another vehicle driven by a 17-year-old. Britt went off the road and into the median, striking a cable barrier, while the other car went off the road on the right shoulder, hitting the guardrail. The 17-year-old was taken to Sanford Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Moorhead police are still asking for your help in finding a 15-year-old girl they describe as a runaway. 15-year-old Carissa Butcher is described as 5'4", 150 pounds, with long dark hair and an arrow tattoo on her right forearm. Officials believe she is still in the Fargo-Moorhead area. Anyone who knows her whereabouts is asked to call the Red River Regional Dispatch Center. That number is up on your screens right now. It's 701-451-7660. A Wahpeton man has pleaded guilty to stealing more than $100,000 from his godparents over the course of a year. 49-year-old Reese Wickoren pleaded guilty to one count of grand theft. He's facing up to 15 years in prison and a $30,000 fine. Wickoren will also be responsible for paying restitution in the case. And a judge says 6 Native Americans who challenged North Dakota's voter identification law will be allowed to cast their ballots. U.S. District Judge Daniel Hovland signed an order Friday adopting the agreement 1 day after he denied an emergency motion by the Spirit Lake tribe asking to block the state's voter ID law. The law requires voters to show ID with a residential street address, a provision American Indians say is not always evident on reservations. The former U.S. Attorney for North Dakota and part of the legal team says that although the ruling applies to only 6 people, they should be rewarded for having the courage to join the suit.
If it wasn't for the support of the community, I'm not sure if we would have gotten through it as well as we did.
It happened just 1 year ago today. The entire Valley community and beyond came together to fulfill a dying woman's last wish. Debbie Berger may have passed away, but her family is making sure her legacy lives on.
There were cities and in other states where people were hanging up lights and doing purple lights because that was her favorite color.
It all started with a simple idea from Brittany Berger. She wanted to bring a smile to her mom's face, who was battling end-stage liver disease.
I had put a post up on Facebook asking any of my friends and family that would be willing to put up lights early, if they wouldn't mind if I took my mom out to go and see them, because we didn't think she was going to make it till Christmas.
Brittany's mom, Debbie, loved Christmas, and it turned into much more than just friends and family putting up their lights.
The West Fargo mayor declared it Debbie Berger Day on November 4th.
But Debbie didn't make it to see the lights. She passed away just hours before the big reveal. So instead of canceling the celebrations, they decided to continue celebrating her life.
She loved doing something for somebody else that needed it.
And that's exactly what they want to keep doing. Except this year, they want to help others.
We want everybody that is struggling, that goes through hard times during the Christmas season or whatever holiday they experience, we want to let them know that we're here for them.
Once again, they're calling on the community to fulfill the same simple gesture of putting up your Christmas lights and shining them bright into the night.
That was what Christmas meant to my mom, was community coming together and loving one another.
Brittany and some local businesses will have their Christmas lights up and shining tonight. Good Bulb of Fargo is even carrying purple LED lights for a discounted price. For more on Debbie's story, you can visit our website, valleynewslive.com. And NDSU's Alpha Gamma Delta alumni group teamed up with local vendors to bring some holiday cheer to Fargo. At the annual Homes for the Holidays, vendors decorated local homes and invited people to come see their work, all in the name of a good cause. People were able to purchase tickets to view the homes as well as buy from the vendors themselves. The proceeds go to Churches United for the homeless. Co-chair Ellie Peterson says this event is about bringing together the community to serve a larger purpose.
Anytime you're able to help out people around you and your neighbors, that makes a positive impact. So any little bit of good that we're able to do in holiday cheer we're able to spread, we're happy to do it.
And if you miss the event this weekend, you can still donate to Churches United for the homeless. A teen boy in Florida is accused of strangling his mom and then hiding her body under a fire pit. More details around this horrific crime are still ahead tonight.